Hey everybody, it's Laura Schiller, and today we're going to be doing a clay stack. So I've got my black and my white, and these are rolled out on a number 1 on an Atlas machine. So let's go ahead and put them together. And I do not, I'm not measuring this or anything, just it's rolled out flat on a number 1 on an Atlas machine. And all you're going to do is you're going to cut down, oops, looks like I didn't get quite cut into that. Let's try it again. There we go. Okay. And if you can, I'll try to take my black away from my white and put them, over to the side for other projects. Okay. And we'll cut this again. And I'm just squaring it up. So I'm just taking it apart. Let's see here. Get my white. There we go. Taking this apart and cutting the other section off, so I've got just a nice block. And you don't need to measure this. This is purely just cutting kind of a rectangular piece. That's usually what I try to get. I try to get a rectangular piece. And then what you're going to do is you're going to cut that rectangular piece right down the middle, and you're going to go with the side that's longest when you cut down the middle. And then you're going to put that on top of the other one. I should say one side, one half on top of the other. Sorry, shifting around here. And you kind of see, there's my stripes already. But now we're going to go ahead and we're going to do it one more time. We're going to cut that in half. And then we're just going to put that right on top. And there you have your nice stack. And this is on a number 1 setting. That's pretty intense. It's pretty thick, right? Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take another slab of clay, and this is my white on a number 2 and my black on a number 2. So I'm going down in size here, so we're going to see what they look like, right? So again, I'm just cutting this so it's nice and flush using my blade. I'm going to cut again. And again. And then again. And again, just taking apart my pieces and putting off in their separate piles. Using my blade to go up underneath that stack. And then once I got that, we're going to go ahead and we're going to cut this in half. I didn't eyeball that very good. If you want to use a measuring tool like a ruler or something, that's totally up to you. I just kind of go with it. I've got a little off on the edge here, so I'm going to cut that to the side. Here we go. And then I'm going to cut this. Let's flip it around. Cut this in half. There we go. And now I'm going to put this one on top of the other. And there's our other stack. So now you can kind of see the line is a little bit thinner on this particular stack than the other. Let's go down, let's do a number 3. So, yeah. So I'm getting black and white clay that was rolled out on a number 3 setting. I'm going to put this on here. I'm going to cut it. Tearing away my black and my white. Saving that for a rainy day. Putting that off to the side. Again, just cutting it. This is one of the simplest things you can do, and my stack is so very important to me. No matter what I do, this will be used up very quickly. I use it in so many projects, it's just astounding. So I'm just tearing that away, putting that up there. two other stacks. I'm going to bring this up to the center, cut it in half, lifting up from underneath. You're just going to put the other, one side on the other. And then you're going to cut this in half again. Again, lifting up with your blade. And you're going to stack it on top. And I usually like to do 8 rows. I don't know, just 8 rows is a nice, nice number for me when it comes to doing these stacks. Now, as you can kind of tell, look at the difference just between that and that. Whoa. So the further you go down, the thinner you get on your clay, the thinner your stack can get, which means you have more, I want to say, variety in using these things. So put that to the side and we'll go to a number 4. All right, let's have my black clay, my white clay. Looks like my white is a little bit, flip it over. Okay, so the white might seem a little dirty. If it's dirty on top, don't worry about that. It doesn't matter. I mean, what really matters when it comes to doing cane work is what it looks like from the side. That was the one thing when I first learned caning, was the most important part. It wasn't necessarily what it looked like right on the surface, but what it looked like on the side. Okay. I'm just tearing that apart, putting that off to there. Again, cutting and tearing those apart. I'm going to lift this up off my surface because I want to see what I've got on the other side. There we go. Make sure I get a good section. Again, tearing my clay if I can apart from each other. Save for another day. And then cutting that in half. Lifting both up together. Placing one on top of the other. Cut that in half. And there you go. Let's see if I can get this is kind of not very flush, so we're going to cut it. And now you can see, boy, that's really thin. Get some thin line there. Put this off to the side. So now you get an idea of what your clay stacks will look like in the first, well, I should say the second largest setting, the third, fourth, and, well, 4. If you don't count 0 on the Atlas machine. But you can tell these 4 stacks can now give you a variety to choose from. You're not stuck with one kind of thickness in creating your stack. You can now use your pasta machine to create a variety of stacks with different thicknesses, which will then give you more to choose from for your upcoming projects in using this cane. And now, if you were wondering too what that would look like, you have this example here to refer to. So, hope you liked this video, and if you did, like and subscribe to my channel. And as always, guys, I am sending out my biggest hugs to you all. Have a great day.